Then, when I finally realized the game Sonakshi Sinha is playing, I lodged a direct police complaint against her in Juhu police station as well as Khar police station. I'm going to read out the complaint to you so that it's all very crystal clear. To the SHO Khar police station, 27th June 2019, and she's not yet arrested. Excuse me, we are getting into the second week of July. It read something like this. I, POOJA Misra, I'm lodging a second application to FIR against Shatrughan Sinha and his family, as ever since I've come to Mumbai, they've put their detectives behind me and are getting my contracts terminated. Here is an enlistment of the same. When I went to Crosswords bookstore, they were ready to take my 4 books, but Shatrughan Sinha or his family, namely Sonakshi Sinha and her brother and her clout, called them up and terminated my contract. Number 2, they terminated my contract with Pernia Pop-Up Shop, also known as Stylist, to retail my outfits at their shop, as they can't see me getting famous or rich or making any sales of my clothes. That's why they fleeced me of 10 lakhs through that Paytm online fraud. Number 3, they entered my house and tried to burn it down by setting my mattress ablaze when I was taking a shower. Number 4, when I gave my web series to an editor who visited my home, they called him up and told him not to do my work, and he stopped my work abruptly. That's because they're spying at me even inside my house, because they're so goddamn insecure. Why in the fuck was that bitch calling me and telling me, why are you here? You're already here. Now I'm going to have to share everything with you. Why did she make that call? That's why she's spying at me, because she's so fucking insecure. Okay. Number 5, they stole 10,000 rupees by Paytm online fraud when I displayed my clothes on OLX, and they agreed to rob my money, seeing the prices made them do this, because they can't see me getting rich or famous. Number 6, they stole my passbook, my checkbook from my house. They walked into my house and they're burning it. They walk in and they steal my checkbook. Number 7, when I went to enroll into Dance Pe Chancellor at Terence's Dance Academy, they called him up and told him not to take me or admit me in that batch. Number 8, when I moved into my new house at Khar, Sonakshi Sinha called me up from another number and said, how dare you come to Mumbai? Now I'll have to share everything with you under the name of Ayushi Gupta. I want these people behind the bars right now. Under all circumstances, lodge my FIR right away. So that was the police complaint I lodged in deduction to all the harassment I faced ever since I moved to Khar. You saw the innumerable police complaints. You heard what they were about. Okay, now we're going to go back to the days I was at Versova. All right. Before that, we'd go to the Santa Cruz case. If you remember, I told you guys about how this PRO was calling me, called Ratandeep Singh, ever since the Versova days. And then he forced me to go to, this hotel in Juhu called something, garden something, some crap dung. And there he made me meet this Mr. Kohli, and together they robbed my mobile phone, which I'd purchased that very day with a new SIM. And that's another thing. I think I told you in my previous video today that they have hacked my WhatsApp and my SIM cards. That's why they're not allowing people to transfer money into my account, because there are people who care, there are people who owe me money and they want to pay up, but these people are not allowing them to transfer the money into my account because they've hacked my phone. So whenever I'm chatting with anybody about a bank account transfer to me of cash, they call up that person and then they start threatening him that I will hit you, I'll get you killed, you can't make a transfer to POOJA Misra and this, that and the other. That's because they've hacked my phone. So because I got a new phone and a new SIM and wanted to start a new life, wanted to start afresh, trying to forget my past and make a new beginning, they get my phone stolen by this Sardar, this Kohli, who they forced me to meet via this wannabe amateur pimp called Ratandeep Singh. All right. So here's the police complaint for that. And I even have an FIR because that Kohli, after dropping my phone, tried to smooch me and then I ran away. So here's an FIR for sexual harassment and for robbing my new phone, my hope to start a new life, a fresh new beginning, all right? I'm telling you what is the criminal psychology that's gone behind all these crimes, yeah? All right. Then we come to Siddhi Vinayak. We come to the rape that took place in Siddhi Vinayak, the building I stayed at in Warsaw, the sea-facing flat you might have seen a video of on my Facebook timeline. So they drugged me and they raped me inside that house. I went to the Warsaw police station. The PSI was called Inspector Akshay. And I gave him this complaint and told him to take my statement for an FIR of rape and to take me for medicals. He didn't do either. I've lodged an RTI wanting to know that if a girl is raped and comes to a police station asking for a medical and FIR, why is it not being lodged? And after 2 months, I get a direct message from a lady saying that she's some Shazan Khan's wife, some bloody Z-grade actor who I've never heard of, never spoken to, saying that he had raped me and he's going around the whole of Yari Road talking about how he'd raped me and everything. So, I mean, and he is from Shatrughan Sinha's circles. So you can just imagine these people are making me unconscious by the jinn jinnats, by the black magic that this cunt has done on me, and they're prostituting me to these Z-grade actors who I wouldn't even care to fart on or spit on. You see, they are just playing a really filthy game with me. And just tell me, in what way have they not exploited me, from robbing my money to terminating my contracts to harassing me to getting me assaulted to getting me raped? Is there anything left? Well, wait and watch. There are more complaints. Okay. Then they planted this guy called Shiva at the cafe I used to go every morning to have breakfast, called Scrumptious at Yari Road. Okay, here's a police complaint against him. Because I didn't want to stay that night after the rape, I stopped staying in that Warsaw apartment I'd rented. So I used to go every night and, just sit at coffee shops. So one day I met Shiva. And then in the morning I was coming back home. He said, can I come back home with you? Even I need some rest. And, you have a 1 BHK so I can sleep in the living room. So I get him back home and I fall fast asleep. And when I wake up, I see that he's done jhadu pocha, as in he's mopped and broomed the whole place. And he's also stolen a lot of my things. Stolen my clothes and a lot of other things. So I've lodged a police complaint in Warsaw for theft against Shiva, some Abid guy planted by Sonakshi Sinha, to come inside my house on the pretext of brooming and mopping, opening my suitcases, breaking the zippers and stealing. Because that's all she's ever done, from stealing the bhagwan till now, 17 years. That woman's greed and hunger to own everything that is mine has not stopped. And here's proof of that, yeah? And the robbery that took place recently, where 10 lakhs were robbed from my car apartment, isn't it pretty obvious? It was her. Okay. And here's another FIR that I lodged, okay? You can see it's an FIR. This is the last one in my list, and the first one, which I lodged once I came from Pune to Mumbai. This was lodged in Malad when I'd rented a really nice apartment on the top floor, just the way I liked it, with a fabulous shant energy, really peaceful place. They by purpose planted a man from Kandivali to come and rob me of 20 grand, and he just vanished into thin air. I lodged an FIR against him. I went to the DCP in Borivali to complain that Malad police station is not taking any action. Well, hurrah, the good news is that he did return my money 1 month ago. So yeah, so that was another FIR I lodged. So this is the kind of harassment I've been facing ever since I've landed up here in Mumbai, because they want me to live in servitude, because they want me to live in mediocrity. I'm going to break each and every brick of that wall of mediocrity that they have, suffocated me with. That's why I thought that I should tell you guys about each and every police complaint that I've lodged ever since I've gotten to Mumbai, the harassment that I've faced by Sonakshi Sinha and her gang. I'm also going to be sharing with you the number of the guy who called up my friend in America, who wanted to transfer me some funds and threatened him and told him that you cannot transfer POOJA Misra any money. Otherwise, I'm going to get you killed, Otherwise, I'm gonna beat you up. So it was an Indian number, and the number is 9819 744 122. I'm going to repeat that because I want all my viewers, all my followers to go call him and to put him in his place, because he's obviously been planted by Sonakshi Sinha, who can't see me living a good life. Imagine she can't see me working out at Gold's Gym, Bandra. She gets so threatened. So you can just imagine what kind of a complex, illegitimate child is she, that she can't accept somebody who's hotter than her. Because that's what I am in any case. So yeah, the number once again is 9819 744 122. Okay, guys? So you gotta call up this guy. You gotta fucking kick him on his groin and put him in his place, because he's the one who's been appointed to, call up all the people that they get to know want to transfer me funds by hacking my phone and by hacking my WhatsApp. And it's obviously Sonakshi Sinha and a gang doing this. So all those people out there who understand that they rob me of every penny of 5 lakhs, which have lasted me at least 5 months here in Bombay, by these kind of cons, by this kind of harassment that I've faced, and are now trying to arm twist me into prostitution, like I told you, that Arsalan Muhammad case. So I want you to call him up, and I want you to fucking put him in his place. If you really empathize with me, that's the least you can do. So that's that. So I hope you get it. These are all the police complaints and the reason why they've been lodged. So that, and I've even shown you the complaints and the receiving of the police station, so that you understand that everything that Pooja says is authenticated, is with proof. So on that note, I'm gonna just finish off today's live and tell you that these complaints are going straight to the High Court now. Good night.